So today I went to the gas station, got a little too much Colombian brew in the coffee again. So the coffee's a little sweet today. But other than that, folks, probably wondering, and you were probably wondering all night, what in Indiana? Well, I'm gonna tell you what in Indiana. If you head out west, if you're in New York, at some point you'll probably end up in Indiana. I'm gonna start off by telling you a little bit about the Indy 500. I'm sure you've heard of it if you're a NASCAR fan. The cars go around 500 laps. But yeah, the Indy 500, in terms of attendance, is the most attended sports match ever. 350,000 people go. So it's basically like the whole city of Tulsa drives up to Indiana, plants themselves to watch these cars go around in circles. Indiana was the 19th state accepted into the Union. Folks, it was not one of the original 13 colonies. Remember that for history class. You're probably wondering why I wrote translate up here. I am too. Indiana, when you think about it, say it out loud. Indiana. What does it sound like? What does it mean? It means land of the Indians. That's your history homework for today. Go figure out what tribes are in Indiana. But moving along swiftly, Abe Lincoln had his formative 14 in Indiana. Now you're probably wondering what that is. So when you're a young baby, you don't really remember stuff. No, most of us. There are some geniuses. Abe Lincoln was in Indiana from 7 to 21. You could say, if you will, Abe Lincoln was formed by Indiana. Moving along swiftly again. Michael Jackson is from Indiana. I didn't know that really shocked me. But I don't know what state wouldn't have shocked me. I don't know, I was thinking East Coast. With that being said, folks, we're just gonna slow down and get into the features and details of this great, fantastic state of Indiana. So here's the thing. Indiana's pretty flat, right? Yes, but you can play baseball there because it's flat. So in 1871, the first professional baseball game was played in Indiana. 11 or 12 years later, they had the first professional game with artificial lights. If you're gonna play baseball, Indiana's a good place to do it in. Although you can play baseball other places. A little history lesson in terms of NFL. Before the Colts were in Indiana, they were in Baltimore. For a reason that's unknown, the Colts left in the middle of the night to go from Baltimore to Indianapolis, solidifying the franchise that you now know as the Indianapolis Colts. Elvis's last concert was in Indianapolis, one of the few cities. With that being said, this brings us to our last fact, which brings a tear to my eye. There's a lot of popcorn going on in Indiana. I don't know where they're getting all the butter, but I know they got the popcorn. I can't talk about popcorn without making a recommendation. Y'all just need to watch The Incredibles, okay?